music. I got stream ability. Microphones on. Perfect. Okay. Hello, Jack and Jills. I'm Epic Botch, and welcome to Adventure Buddies. This is my last Werewolf the Apocalypse stream for the time being. My final game is this Friday, so yep, I'm really excited about that. For those of you who don't know, I am, and my players will be trying to open up a cairn, which will be a lot of fun. And basically what's happening with that is the players are going to be constantly attacked during it. So it's basically going to be like this one final epic battle, which really melds with my group really well, and I think they're all going to enjoy it. So what I'm trying to do right now is create a fun challenge for them, because they're worth it. They're so worth it. Let's go ahead and I'll kind of show you guys what I've made so far. I've already done some stuff off screen, mostly like Banes and some Femora. It's Femora. Femora if it's singular, which is just weird. It's kind of a weird way to say that, but Femora. And those are so insignificant that I'm like, you guys probably don't need to see it. It takes me like 5 minutes to whip them up, so whatever. It's not a big deal. I could still whip some up throughout this, but the point is, this is the main pack that they're going to be going up against, and I will believe I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 4 players. The 5th one, I think he's just like came up with an excuse so his character's not gonna die. But realistically, he's not gonna be there, so his character will be up at the sept that he now runs, which is crazy because it's a Ragabash who runs a sept. I've never heard of a Ragabash running a sept. So that'll be interesting. I also haven't really heard of a rank 5 Ragabash before. Anyway, so here's what we have. I have my big bad BSD. I don't have a name picked for him. He's our rank 5, and he's someone you don't want to mess with. I have Smash the Balance. He's pretty much their... Oh, Smash the Balance is Philodox. Okay, he has archery. So that'll be interesting to kind of pull out on them, because it's not as nice. I went through and I made a cheat sheet relatively recently, and it's not as nice as definitely Firearms. But it's silent, so we'll see how that one goes. And then I have Drop the Hammer, who's, again, ranged Firearms specialist. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and open up. Now for Smash the Hammer, I got them. I smashed them together. For Smash the Balance and Drop the Hammer, I had already had something whipped up, so they're pretty easy to put together. Realistically, I only see needing 1 more BSD this time around. I just had to think through all the gifts and what he has and what I want him to have, and I want to open up a new character sheet. Here we go. 4 pages? We want 20th anniversary. So I've done this before, where I'll open up the... Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I just realized something didn't start. That's no bueno. Why didn't you start? Okay. Whoops. So for those of you just joining us, oh man, I totally started my stream but didn't do my restream. So real quick recap on this. I'm making some BSD for my final game, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lots of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I am also pretty tired today. I walked like 2,000, that's nothing. 20,000 steps today, so I'm a little bit like, oh, got beaten out a little bit. All right, so let's look here. That, what else? Did I make this person already? You know what? This is what I will base it off of him, because I have a concept for this last one, but I kind of like the template that I'm working with right now. Plus the name, it's fun. Mist over water. It's kind of an interesting deep name. Epic Botch. Hello. Well, we'll see if it works out. I might have to... Do I have to restart my stream to make it happen? Ah, it's fine. I'll get over it. It might not load up to YouTube, which would be sad, but it'll be here on Twitch for a while. Okay. Let me pull up my character sheet, or not character sheet, but how to make a character. Character creation, perfect. And so we have a, they're metis. Okay. So they'll have a deformity. Ragabash. And we're just going with, this one's just a regular BSD. Didn't turn from anything. I think, was it drop the hammer, or... I know my big bad BSD was originally get. Okay, yeah, it's the Saffroon is also a get. Well, originally was a get. Get a Fen. Gotta make Blammo. Okay, and then again, I still have to look up totems. I will have to look in the Book of the Worm for that. Okay, so looking at this, so it looks like social is their tertiary, with mental being their primary. Oops. Click over. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, I got that backwards. 4, 5, 6. That's still not enough. Bad math got done somewhere. 1, 2, 5, 6. No. Bad math happened on my end. That's right. Okay. Pretty easy peasy, right? Alright, now we get to spend 13, 9, and 5. Although I'm not sure. Again, with this already be done out, I'm not 100% sure what's what. But, so I'm going to list them all out real quick so I can see. We have Primal Urge, 2, 3. Intimidation, 1. Stealth, 5. Yep. I can't do 5 right now. You can only do 5 once you get to freebie points. At this point, the highest you can go is 3. So I'm kind of cutting that off a little bit. Enigma's 3. Occult 1. Investigation 4. Oh, that's interesting. Academics 1. And Firearms 4. Okay, so this kind of... Okay. So let's look at this. We have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Doesn't fit any of the categories. 6, 7, 8. Oh, we can't have Firearms 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I got one needs to be 5. We'll do it this way. now? 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Need one more here. And I think more here. So 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's that for that one. There we go. Okay. Okay, what else do we need to do here? I'm sorry. 6, 7, 8. One more. I guess I could just put it into... I mean, Larceny makes sense for Ragabash, right? I don't know. I don't think I filled out any of the backgrounds because it really isn't important. Okay, so... Oh, this is a Ragabash, so they start with Rage 1, Gnosis 3 because he's a Metis, and Willpower 3 because they all start out that way. Except for like 2 tribes. Okay, so let's go ahead in the next part, getting this down as gifts. So we're gonna start with breed gifts, which he's a Metis. So on here I have, let's see, Create Element, Shed, Burrow, Curse of Hatred, Chameleon, Eyes of the Cat. These are, oh, Smash the Balance is also a Metis, so I was like, these are a lot of the same gifts as that. I think I will, let's see, what did I give him? Did he get Shed? We're gonna go ahead and take Shed and plop it right here. Because why type it out when I already have it? Just shifting through real quick. Create element. Again, I'm probably not, like, I could see using it, potentially, now that I think about it. But it is a lot to think of. I don't know the gift super well off the top of my head. I've never played a Metis before. And actually, I've only played in one Werewolf the Apocalypse game. Every other game that I've been in, I've run it, which is just bizarre. But that's how much I like it. Alright, so he also had Burrow, which is a Metis 2 gift. I want that to be as big as possible so it's easy to read. And then Curse of Hatred. So Curse of Hatred. That's not even all the gifts either. So Burrow allows you to burrow underground. Okay, Curse of Hatred makes someone else have the ability to lose 2 willpower points and 2 rage points. And can only be used once per scene. So, you know, if you know you're going up against other werewolves, it's useful. It's not great because you have to spend a Gnosis point, and this guy doesn't have a lot of Gnosis. So that's kind of like, meh. Okay, thank you. Email. You're awesome. Let's see what else. Nope, Form Mastery, nope. Chameleon. I think this is gonna be a good one for him. The player spends 1 Gnosis point to activate the gift. Anyone trying to see the werewolf even in open ground must make a perception roll. Wits plus stealth to detect her. Difficulty of their wits plus stealth. So wits plus stealth. Okay. It's not great so far. Do I have this one on him? Probably not. He does have chameleon. Oh, he does have chameleon. So they both have it. That's actually, it's a pretty good Metis gift. A Metis Ragabash with, like, would probably be one of the most and best stealthy people. As the cat allows them to see in the dark. That's permanently on. It's a good gift. I did not write it here. Is it a rank 4 gift? Yeah, rank 3. Metis 3. Gotta remember to put that in the typing. There we go. Shablamble. Okay, Shell. Player rolls willpower. Insulate themselves. Okay, so he won't be able to have mind control stuff on him. That's actually going to be useful. Now that I think about it. Ooh, not being able to spend rage points, that sucks. But that's a willpower roll. Difficulty, own rage. And so his is rage 1, but realistically the lowest difficulty you can ever have is 2. And we won't be upping his rage. Okay, looks like next is Auspice. Right at the top. Blur of the Milky Eye. Hey, somebody's on. Oh, hi, BP. Sorry, it took me a minute to notice that you're there. If you're still here. I'm making Werewolf the Apocalypse characters for my last game this Friday. I don't stream it, unfortunately, but man, I could see doing so in the future. So right now I'm in the middle of making a very sneaky character. Let me pull, I have too many things pulled up. Oh, this would be why. This is not how I usually do this. There we go. Okay. Alright, getting back to business. So I'm in the middle of picking out gifts for this person, and oh yeah, I totally missed that, didn't I? And now we're picking out Ragabash gifts, so Blur of the Milky Eye is a manipulation plus stealth roll. Man plus stealth. Difficulty 8. Okay. And it raises difficulty of stuff against them, being able to perceive them, which is a good thing. Open Seal is level 1. And I mean, it's good. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm actually going to run out of gift space here in just a moment. But I will give him Scent of the Running Water. Difficulty to all rolls to track them is increased by 2. It's permanent. Blissful Ignorance. Monkey tail. Oh, he must have a tail. I'm not gonna worry about that. Blissful Ignorance. Where's that one? Let's look. Oh, it's right there. So the player rolls stamina plus stealth, difficulty 5. Each success subtracts 1 success from the perception and alertness rolls of others looking for the character. Okay, so that one's an active roll. Blissful ignorance. And it's a stam plus stealth roll. Difficulty 5. Knocking out, okay. And, oh, that's in the wrong section. Although, honestly, that's a fine place to put it if I really run out of room. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Pulse of the Prey makes it easier to find other ones. Pulse. But it's no roll required. Unless they're actively hiding. I'm not going to worry about that one. That's probably not going to come up too much. Spider Song. Player spends a Nissa's point. She listens in on the conversation. So she can eavesdrop. I mean, yeah. That one's fine. Again, it's fine to have. And I gotta remember to start. This is a Ragabash 2. Ragabash 2. Ragabash 2. Ragabash 2. I forgot to do that here, didn't I? This is Shell is a Metis 1. I believe this is a Ragabash 1. And what else? Resist Pain. That's a BSD 1. I know what that does off the top of my head. It makes it so when they take damage, they don't suffer the penalty dice. Resist Toxin, always a good one to have. Pretty sure that's also BSD 1 without me having to look through the book. Worm Hides, one of these guys has it already, so I could just copy and paste. It's a manipulation plus leadership roll. A really weird roll, but it's basically armor, which is why it's a weird roll for armor. Touch of the Eel. I don't know that one off the top of my head. Let's look that up real quick. BSD. Bam. Touch of the Eel. Ugh. That just sounds really gross. Is this rank 3? Beautiful Lie. Alright, for 1 point of rage, the electrical charge can be carried up to 30 yards if Truman's at a distance. It attacks 3 dice of lethal damage. Difficulty 7 by touch. It does 4. Attacking with the touch requires Dex plus Athletics. The victim can dodge it but cannot parry or block. Okay, I mean, it's okay. Again, it's if they get grappled. I'm pretty sure grapple is not going to happen this time around. Just because one of my players who usually does like the big bad scary warrior types isn't doing grapple. Like, he's playing a different kind of character, and it's like, thank goodness, because oh boy. Yeah. Grapple is fun in any system. Fun in any system you do, so. Okay. K. Oh, shoot. I know what I did wrong. This is actually a freebie gift. Sorry, I gotta be organized, otherwise it's just not gonna work for me. Okay, so that'll come into play later. Let's go ahead and... This is really easy when I already know what gifts they're taken, as opposed to have to really think. And yeah, for a sneaky character, these are pretty much the gifts I would pick. No, we're almost there. Where are you? Oh, I keep always passing it. Alright, so now we get to spend freebie points. I'm looking and seeing what they have here. This person, Rage, 1, 2, 3. Hypnosis 5. 5, 7, 8. We have 7 more points elsewhere. At 2, 4. 6. I only have 1 more point. 7. No. 7. Okay. Let's... Yeah, I mean, that's that. So... There's your freebie points. Here's your basically beginning level character. However, he is a rank 3, Adrian. And if I remember correctly, so I had to pull it up on another, because I know where it is on my phone. I don't know where it is on my computer at the moment. So anywhere from 85 XP to 220. Well, and we gave him a lot of gifts. A lot of gifts can be really powerful. That's something most of my players forget. They like to spend it on all this extra stuff, and then I've had some players try to buy off basically using their abilities to do supernatural stuff, like their attributes and abilities, and it's like, no, it doesn't work that way. Like, you can't just I can't even remember what they were trying to do, but it kind of flabbergasted me with what they assumed they could do with it, and I was just like, what? You know, you're human, like, you're basically just regular person who can, but you have to use your supernatural part to do other stuff in shenanigans. Anyways. I forgot to print off, ukulele stuff. Anyways, alright, so we got a total of 220. So let's look, not that you guys can see my calculations, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. The first 3 are free, and then you get then we do, there we go. 3. Oh, here, so you guys can actually see the chart as I'm going through this. I've gotten to the point where I've memorized a lot of it, so I don't need to look at this anymore, but it's always good to just have it up in case I'm like, oh wait, how do you do this again? Alright, so gifts are 3 times current level, so 3... Ooh, no, not 33. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 9 plus 9 plus... Gotta scroll down. Plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6. So we've spent 66 XP on... Oh, and I forgot to write it down. Sorry, I'm switching over real quick. I know his was like 462. His was, let's see if I can determine out of this mess. I think it's 141. And he was 159. So, you know, kind of playing it fast and loose with how much exactly. So, you know, 85 to, what did I say? 220? Yeah, 220. That's a really giant range. Which makes sense because when you think about it being stuck at Adrin for a while, like certain things become expected, like, you shouldn't be getting renowned for things that you were doing when you were rank 1. Yet another thing that renown kind of just ticks me off in this game, because I get those players that are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make 5 talons or 5 fetishes, and it's like, well, that's great. You shouldn't get renowned for doing it. Like, it should be expected of you to do this at a certain point. So that's research that I have to do. Again, I love this system. I have a hard time equating some of it. It's really easy to abuse the system, but the storytelling doesn't really match up with the system that they've made. Alright. Rant over. Alright, so I have 66 XP for him. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up this real quick. A little off the screen. Oh, alertness wasn't supposed to be 5, but that's okay. Alertness is athletics. So this is freebie points, so I just switched around. My bad. Yeah, let's do it that way. And then we can add athletics, so 3 times current level. 3 times current level is 12. For that right there. Primal urge stays there, intimidation stays there. Stealth 5, so 3, 12, another 12. What? Oh, why did I say 12? It's 2 times current rating, so that was 6. Plus 6 plus 8. Right. 20 for that. Survival's good. Enigmas. I'm mostly doing this to kind of round them out as a character, so that's 4. Two, 4, 6. 4, 6. Okay. Sorry, focus. It's been a long day, guys. Next time I'll be streaming one of the Witcher games. I haven't decided. I'll probably start with the first one. I'm really excited. I've heard great things about it. Plus Geralt. So that'll be fun. I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay, well that's only 36 XP. 36 XP. That would only put us at... That's only 102. I mean, it's not bad, but that's not a lot. Let's look at some of his gifts down here. So we have one. Nope, that's not built on. So Dex is already maxed out. Primal Urge is pretty good. Manipulation's okay. Stealth's really good. Strength plus athletics. Athletics is good. That's dependent. Manipulation plus expression. Really? And you didn't even give it... Okay. So this is why I have the little cheat sheet, like, what role it is. Because if I don't have it marked down... Originally, I had this marked as, you know, him not having any expression. So he would have 2 dice. Of like, come on, he has to have at least a dot in expression. Pretty sure that's expression. That's another 3, so he's at 105. It is not a gift that I would have him use. So I don't even know why. Again, kind of rounding out a character. To have someone so one-sided where, you know, you only have a couple places where this is the case. It just doesn't make any sense, but yeah, we're not gonna get into that too much. That's his wits plus stealth. Stealth's really good, so that's difficulty 7. Let's go ahead and up his wits. So that's 4 times current rating, so that was 8. 12. So another 20. So we're at 125 for him. They're pretty good. Oh, did I write that right? Yeah, 141. What else? Stamina plus stealth. Okay. Manipulation plus leadership. That is the most random roll. He's got to at least have a dot in leadership. I'm sorry, if you have a gift in something, like in my brain, you have to at least have a dot in the ability to even bother picking it up. So, I mean, that would only give him 3 dice. Ooh. Depending on his form, like he'd have to start it in Hamid, because, I mean, your manipulation minus 3. With the exception of intimidation. Okay. We're at 125. I mean, I could buff him up a little bit more, but with the Ragabash, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm gonna give him a dot in that, so that's 128. At least I think that's how I have this set up. Yeah, demolitions. I think out of all the characters, he's like the most focus fired. I mean, Drop the Hammer's pretty focused too. And I think he has more XP, kind of a different spread. This feels very condensed. Yeah, I think that's basically gonna be it for him. That's 125. Or 128. I might add a little bit more. So I mean, I have the 462. He has a lot, 141, 159, and 128. So he has a little bit less than everybody else. Wait a second, when I put anything else? Let's do 2, 4. Do I want intimidation? I don't think he needs intimidation for any of his ghosts. 5. So 3 plus 2 plus 3. And more or less just to round out this guy. Because I just did not like how condensed he was. He might have some science. Not bad for a Metis. So that's another 17. So we're at a total of 6 plus 39 plus 20 plus 17. We're at 142 for him. Okay, I'll call it good there. Because none of that stuff that I just spent is going to come up in game whatsoever. But it makes me feel better about myself. Okay, so we're going to save him. He's mist over water. Save as... Alright, and I think for the last couple minutes, what I'm going to do is just write in... These guys have, what's it called? They have fetishes and magic items, so I'm just going to put that in the notes here so I don't have it in 2 different spots. I was going to kind of keep this off screen / figure it out a different way because this isn't a lot of space with how they have this right here, but it is what it is. So he has a heavy revolver with silver. So 6. I'm only going off based off of the notes in here. I didn't actually make these items. Will he have 10 to hit? Actually, Dex. You'll have... Yeah, he'll have 10 to hit. That's fine with silver. That might not even be a fetish. That would probably be why. He was gonna have this. The armor. Now, I think I'm gonna have to look up Book of the Worm for this. I think that's probably where it's gonna be. Which is fine, because I need to look in Book of the Worm anyways. I don't know if I can even find it on here. Do I even have the 20th anniversary on here? The Wild West. I know a really easy way to do this. Get around all of it. Surely it is shared with me. Here we go. It's taking a little bit. I'm finding it though. Here it is. I'm gonna just download this real quick. I have too many different devices. I might be in Rage Across the World too. So I'm gonna put it in documents. Oh, it's gonna take a moment. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, pull this sucker over. Perfect, let's bring it up. Please bring it up on the... Yes! I probably just threw everything off, didn't it, though? Give me a second. Yeah, it did. Blam. Okay. There we go. There you can see. All right, we're looking at a book besides the main one. What? So Bobble, it's gonna be Bobbles. It's gonna be back here. So what is it called? Worm flesh? Skin of the worm. Worm flesh. Ah, don't tell me it is in the other one. Well, let's, I'm gonna also get Rachel across the world. Download, you fool! It's taking a moment. And to be that time of night. Alright. No, you opened up on the wrong one, you fool. Did it throw everything off? Hopefully it didn't. Sorry if it did. Alright. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Bookmarks. The worm. Mechanics. Oh. Sorry, I'm going to be flipping through the books here for just a minute because I don't know what where this item is coming from. I mean, I could just kind of hand wave it and be like, well, this is what it is. It's fine. It does what it does. I'm good either way. Skin of the worm. Where does that come from? Nope. Okay. All it has is that. Yep, it's not gonna tell me. Okay, maybe... There's no index in this book either. Okay. Boo. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'll take it. And there's not really anything else that I can do at the moment. So that's him. Mist Over Water has that. We'll start with Smash the Balance next. What does he have? He has a Compound Longbow. I think I wrote that last time. Does 6 damage. He has Spirit Arrows. I don't know what that means either. Aww. 11 dice to hit. Okay, that's fine. Inflicts ag damage. Chameleon skin. Oh man, I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to look this up later. And a partridge. I have no idea what any of that is. Okay. So we have a desert eagle. Hello, hello, person. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing Werewolf the Apocalypse. I'm making some characters for my final game this Friday, and these are mostly just the bad guys. I've made a BS Black Spiral Dancer pack, And these are the enemies that my players will be going up against. Just a quick overview since you hopped right in. I have like a big, bad guy. He's kind of the leader. He's going to be more of the traditional, I hit things with a sword kind of person. I'm pretty sure how I made him. I had to look at all my gifts real quick. And then I have someone called Smash the Balance who's going to be more, he has archery, is going to be his main combative thing. I have someone called Drop the Hammer, who I'm working on his stuff right now. He has, he's going to be firearms heavy. And then my last one is Mist Over Water, and he's kind of a sneaky firearm person too. He's not as good as Drop the Hammer, but he definitely can do it. So he has, Drop the Hammer has a Desert Eagle, which I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head. It does inflict aggravated damage. It does damage 7, so I would roll 7 dice. You can shoot 1 at a time and a clip holds 7. Range is 90. I'm not too worried about range, to be honest. I don't know what the Gnosis rating is on that, though. His next item is going to be... an AK-47. Whoops. I had the wrong thing selected. Drop the Hammer. He has, I did it again. It helps if you have the right screen selected. AK-47. This is... Oh, no, I missed this. It has a USAS. I'm not sure what that is. Isn't this great when I have someone who, like, put these characters... I'm just kind of revamping some characters. And they know about fire. The person who made them knows about firearms. I know nothing about firearms. So I'm like, well, I don't know. I think this is basically the rocket launcher. Maybe duct tape together. No, that's the super law. My bad. He's got a lot of weapons then. 12 damage. I think 8 to a clip. Range 20. Not bad. And then we had the AK-47. Oh, this one's nice. Never needs to reload. That's an easier to burst or full auto, which could be pretty devastating. Damage is 8 for this one. It holds a clip of 30, and it has a range of 45. Weight is 15. He likes to apparently full auto with this. If full auto, it's 21 dice plus 1 difficulty. I don't have room to rate that for now. So now next we have the super law, which is basically 2 laws duct taped together. Okay, bye throne. Oh no, you're still here apparently. That's weird how it's registering that. Whew, okay, super laws, so 2 laws duct taped together. That's very interesting. It doesn't need to reload, but it definitely needs, it takes 3 charge, it takes 3 rounds to recharge is the term I'm looking for. So no reload, 3 rounds, recharge. Perfect. It does 24 damage. It's aggravated and explosive. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. That means 4-yard blast with -6 per yard. So if you're further away from the radius of it, the less likely it is to do damage to you. Shablamo. And then he has, wow, they all have Skin of the Worm, don't they? He has a lot of fetishes compared with the other ones. 3 armor. And then he has mirror shades. His is slightly modified, but it's not a big deal. He goes to Umbra when Rage Shields. Assuming he's wearing them. It will be nighttime. I don't think he can see in the dark like the other ones can. No, he can't. That's a Metis gift. He is a Haunted. Perfect. And then I don't have anywhere else to put this. He has C4 on him. And a combat knife. So they're gonna love me. I'm gonna have to figure out the knife. There we go. Alright, so that's him. He's that. I'll have to look into Smash the Balance a little bit more. Mist over Water. He doesn't really have... He's not the one that you want in combat, mostly. He could do it, but he's not great at it. And then, let's see. Okay, and then I still need to give him some... I think, what do I have him being? He can do melee, he's a better brawler. But it's gonna have a Baneclave. Now let's look up Baneclave real quick. I believe it's... yeah, right here. So it's a level 5. And it's Gnosis 7. And its power... it's difficulty 7 to hit with. And difficulty 7 to hit, and then it is strength plus 3 aggravated damage. Perfect. What else? He has something else. He also has Skin of the Worm. Because why not? They all do. It makes sense that he would too. Plus 3 armor. And then what is a Minx Bangle? I don't know what that is. Is that... Oh, it's Nyx. Okay, so that's 2222. Who does it like easy numbers? Except it doesn't work that way. Okay, so it's down a little bit more. Here we go. It's a Ragabash favorite. Okay, so this fetish resembles a silver bracelet with glyphs honoring Luna carved into it. When activated, it allows the wearer to blend with shadows and move around unseen at night. Okay. Only the eyes betray the werewolf. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think he has a lot of... so basically what it does is it adds a... Well, let's put this in. It's level 1, but Gnosis 6. So it's a difficulty 6 to activate. Whereas this one's a difficulty 7. And it adds 4 dice to stealth. At night. When it's activated. When active. Perfect. What is his stealth even at? It's not good, I guarantee you that. Oh! So to give him 8 dice on top of... So to give him a total of 12. He's actually pretty dang stealthy. Who would have guessed? I wouldn't have. Okay, that pretty much covers the gifts. I might do a little bit more off-screen just because I want some surprises. I do allow my players to look at this. I figure, hey, if I'm going to be streaming this online, they are allowed to watch this as well, seeing as it is public access, as long as they have internet, which they all do. So I'm going to just go ahead and save these real quick just so I don't lose the items that I just added to it. Let's save. While I'm doing this, do you happen to have any questions thrown? Thronezilla? If you're still around. You might just be a lurker. Lurking's fine. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you don't know anything about the system, I'm happy to talk about it a little bit. But since I am pretty much done with... Oh, why can't I save you? Pretty much done with my characters. I'm going to be wrapping up for the night. Okay, that's good. So we'll see how that one works out for me. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, right, I was gonna pick out a totem for them. Let's do that real quick while I still have the wherewithal to do it. Let's see, looking at the worm. Totems of War. Do we have any... Oh, where's the... I think I picked the green dragon for them, but I don't know if that actually makes any sense. Just kind of scrolling through the book a little bit. I don't know this book as well as I do the other ones. Probably Book of the Worm is going to be the better place to look for totems for BSD. They have equipment, first team stuff. I'm looking for... Worm totems. Here we go. So I'm just gonna look through this real quick. So we had the Whippoorwill. Rock eye bitings? Hi, Cool, thanks for stopping by. I'm not sure what you're referencing in particular. Like, is that a fetish or is it an actual totem that you just don't quite remember the name? Let me know. Alright, so, oh, it's an evil fetish. Do you know what book it's in? Rock eye bindings. Because I'm in the Book of the Worm, it doesn't really have a lot of... But... Nope, rock eye. Okay, so it's in Book of the Worm. Well, thankfully, I'm here, since that's the book I'm currently looking through. I was looking for totems, but I'm always good to look at baubles. So, here, now, to be fair, I'm actually looking through the 20th anniversary. So now that I think about it, it might not be in this version, it might be in the original one. Let's see. I do still have that one on my computer, so give me a second to track it down. books to read. Book of the Worm, Book of the Worm. Where? Oop. Okay. I'm assuming, let's try a worm gut. That one sounds really familiar. Worm gut. I feel like I've read that one before. Let's, oh, this one's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to scroll through this one. Okay, let's look at it. Dirty Tricks, 140. Stolen Eye. Oh, that's nasty. Umbral Phone. Devil Whip. Power Goggles. Gut Bonds. Here we go. This bizarre fetish takes the form of strands of especially strong gut that cannot be cut or burned. Oh, struggling against the bonds only cause nausea unless the bound's character can make a successful stamina roll against the gnosis of the bonds. The only way to escape is by twisting a certain way and through changing forms in a certain order. Oh gosh, this does sound really gross. Credos form to stretch the bindings, Hispo or Lupus to slip loops overhead, Galabra or Hamid to slip lower body through, back to Lupus to slip paws through. All these maneuvers require Dex plus Athletics rolls, difficulty 7. The character must accumulate 5 successes. If the character scores more than 1 but less than 5, he's free. But has taken 1 aggravated level damage for every success less than 5. Oh, okay. So how do they use it on a player? I would assume this is a melee thing, right? Which ones did I give melee to? He has a pretty good melee. No melee. I mean, I could always give them melee. That's not a problem. Wow, I only gave 1 person melee. Go figure. Gut bonds. Worm gut. Oh. You said worm gut, not gut bonds. Oh, you have to tie them up in it. Okay. So it's not like something, it's not like a whip where it's a captured enemy. Gotcha. That could be still something that they totally have. Ooh, I could use that as like a lure. So what's happening is they're opening up a cairn, which means that they kind of have their base of operations where the worm's just going to be coming towards them. But it's quite possible that they could just kidnap someone kind of who's off on their own, wrap them up in this, and then if they don't know how to get out, kind of like use them as, ooh, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Use them as bait for things I'm not going to stay on this stream, but it's going to be nasty. Oh, sorry, I just realized I've been having that up the whole time. That does need to be up so you guys can see it better. I'm sorry, you guys probably couldn't see any of what I just read. One of them doesn't have a lot of fetishes. It does. I don't know what half that does though. We'll give it to him, as it is it's something that he can hold on to. Gut bonds, because he's the most likely to sneak up on someone and catch them unawares. Book of Worm. What's a 2nd edition? And that's on page 43, 44, 144. My physical copy of the book is worn down. I want to get a new copy, but they rarely pop up at the secondhand stores. Yeah, I've honestly given up on my secondhand store. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe people don't play a lot of World of Darkness up here. But I would totally buy up all their werewolf books if I found any. Oh. Yeah, and I bet they don't even print them anymore. Because especially with the release of the 20th anniversary on RPG Drive. I mean, I'd be surprised if they did. Now remind me, Cool Imp, are you running a werewolf game / playing in one, or was it Vampire that you've been doing? Okay, Drive Through RPG. That's the website I was thinking of. Cool, cool, cool. Gotcha. Okay. Well, since this Friday is the last Friday that I am running Werewolf, I will definitely have to stop by in the coming weeks to kind of cheer you guys on, because that'll be fun. I want to make more of an effort to see other people's games, because I have such limited experience being a player. So seeing other people's games and how other GMs do things completely helps me out a lot. Okay, you're playing Classic WoD since 97. Is that like when the game is taking place? Which makes a lot of sense. Because I don't think the system has kept up with at all with the technology, which makes perfect sense. Oh, it's nuts. Oh, you've been playing since 97. Okay. Fair enough. See, I think I started in 2008. So I've been playing RPGs for the last 10 years. That's all sorts of RPGs. That's D&D. But Werewolf the Apocalypse was my first game that I've ever played. So it always has a special place in my heart. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to save Mist Over Water. And actually, while I'm here, I'm going to look and see what else that they have. Since I usually don't look through this book, I usually try to keep it to 20th anniversary. Because it's less stuff to look through. But there's also less options. Death Ladder. War Shirt. Okay, this is where it is. Who had War Shirt? I think he was supposed to have War Shirt. No. Is that right? No, he had Skin of the Worm. Who had the War Shirt? Was it Smash the Balance? I'm kind of losing my brain a little bit. Oh, it's a character I didn't make. What does that even do? So War Shirt of the Worm, the leather tunic is adorned with a number of Eldritch designs. The shirt lends the wearer 3 extra soak dice, changes shape with them, and in Umbra as well as physical world. However, if a wound ever does get through the War Shirt, the shirt lets out a deafening wail from the pain and blood. Okay. Interesting. What else? I wonder if Skin of the Worm is in this one. Double whip? No. Is that... I'm gonna pull up another book! Oh my gosh! Oh, is it really in this one? Oh gosh. Intro, no... Oh, there's the table of contents. Doesn't tell me anything new. Okay, oh gosh, I haven't even really seen first edition stuff. And I basically came in at 2nd edition. So this is all new looking to me. Well, I could probably stand to read this at some point to kind of help get the flavor of the system a little bit better. Not that the, you know, the older books don't, they do fine, but just, you know, when you word things differently, you get a different impression. Okay. Okay. I will find that finish eventually. But anyways, alright, I'm gonna go back and look at... I bet it was this one right here. Worm flesh. That would make sense instead of flesh of the worm. Okay, it can soak silver. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is slightly different than the war shirt. Is that it? It just 3. Okay. Okay, let's look at totems real quick. Okay, so Whippoorwill grants 2 dots to perception, but only at night and in dark environments. And they can imitate birds. Okay. Probably not a good fit for them. Ooh. This one they can have invisibility, basically. And then 2 dots on stealth. But they must never become famous, making it hard for them to rise in rank. That's interesting. Let's see. Green Dragon, thrice daily. The Green Dragon's bastards can spew forth toxic flames. This is a Dex plus Brawl attack with a range of 6 yards. It inflicts 2 damage. 2 levels of unsoakable aggravated damage if it hits. Okay, so it will 2 additional soak dice and 1 extra point in Brawl. And then if any of them flee, that's bad too. That's kind of the one that I was thinking. That's not a bad. It's not a bad one. Bat gives a gift as well as receive an extra dice on intimidation, stealth, and survival rolls. They must not harm bats. Just kind of reading through this real quick. Intimidation, If I was better at role-playing that up with them, it would be more impressive. Enigmas and occult. Also the invisible, no, that's fine. The Faceless Eater, that's a fun name. By spending 1 point of gnosis, they may chew, swallow, and digest anything she can get her mouth around. Wow. Oh, that was a short list. Corruption, totems of corruption. 2 extra dots and occult. Okay, cunning, strength, and corruption. Okay, okay, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure I am going to go ahead and... Oh, I don't have the 10 dots. This is going to be fun to... Alright, so they have Green Dragon. I haven't really had them go up against another pack with the totem. Just because it's a lot to think through, and if they're just going to kill them anyways, it's like, oh, that's a lot of thought. I'm already putting a lot of thought into these guys. Alright, so they can spew stuff. I'm gonna write this once. 3 per day. Toxic Flames. It is a Dex plus Brawl. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, that's fine. 6 yards is max. Inflicts 2 levels. Shorthand that. Unsoakable ag damage. Perfect. Alright, so let's copy and paste this on all of them so I don't forget. Okay, and then starting back at the beginning, they get 2 extra soak dice. I have no way to dictate that on my character sheets. And then an extra point in Brawl. Oh man. And we have 2. And they're all gonna have okay soak. Alright, that's fine. I'll have to make notes to remember that. Alright, so they have a totem. I have his written in. I don't have anyone else. Green dragon. Copy, paste. Alrighty. So these are some pretty well fleshed out characters in my opinion. It'll be interesting to see how the players handle it. I don't know. They tend to be a little bit more straightforward in how they like to handle matters. And I'm going to try to be more sneaky, and that is literally all I'm going to say, because I do encourage my players to actually watch this to kind of give them a heads up. And, you know, if they want to. If they don't, then whatever. Yeah, it's totally fine. I am going to call it an episode here, so thank you so much, Cool Imp, for giving me some feedback. I really appreciate that. And definitely helping me to remind me to check out some of the earlier edition books. Because I get so focused in the 20th that I forget to even bother branching out. And also, yeah, thanks to Thronezilla for lurking. That's always fun. Yep. So next Sunday is the next time I stream at... No, that's incorrect. I'm streaming this Saturday at 6? No. What time am I streaming in the morning? It's in the morning. At about between 9 and 9:30 is usually when we start. It's hard to wake up on a Saturday morning for me. So that's about 9 Alaska Standard Time, 10 Pacific. I'll be playing with my counterpart, Bard Bear. We'll be playing WoW, as well as I will be then streaming Sunday evening, and I'm going to start one of the Witcher games. And he also plays a lot of other games too, in his time zone appropriate times. So I believe that's yes, I do stream in the morning. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you should stop by and check us out. It's a real hoot. You'll get to meet my my British buddy, Bard Bear. He's a lot of fun to play games with. But we are playing WoW. It's World of Warcraft, so nothing too like out there for that. No RPG streaming for us. Not well, in the tabletop role playing sense. I'm trying to think. Yep. As you've been seeing on my scrolling, I am participating in Extra Life. If you want to go check that out, it basically helps out 6 kids in my local area. You're welcome to go check out my page. You can find me at Extra Life, and I'm Epic Botch in that. Let's see what else to announce. I think that's mostly it. We have streams. Live. Oh, I will be playing this Saturday night D&D 5th edition on Schlurfdom's channel. So that's fun. We're called the Chosen Ones for that. So you should definitely stop by and check that out. That starts at, trying to remember, I believe 8 p.m. Pacific time. I'm trying to remember all the time zones. So yeah, so we have World of Warcraft Saturday morning at 10 Pacific time. We have D&D at 8 Pacific time, 8 p.m. And then I will be back on Sunday doing my own Witcher game. So yeah, excellent. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening.